Hello, wanted to come on and speak with you all about establishing paternity in the state of Texas. But before we begin, a disclaimer that this is not legal advice, so please seek out the appropriate legal personnel for your legal matters. So let's begin. What are the benefits of establishing paternity? Well, the biggest benefit is for the child, where they would have a sense of belonging knowing who their father is. For the mother, it would enable the child to become eligible for the father's inheritance, medical benefits, social security, and maybe even veterans benefits if those do apply. For the father, all those benefits listed under the mother would apply, as well as he would be able to request the child's school and medical records and other parental rights activities that go along with it. So, how is paternity established? Well, for married parents, the law does automatically recognize those parents as the legal parents. However, if parents are not married, then they would need to take additional steps to establish paternity. And then, of course, there is the case of the mother is married, but the husband is not the biological father. And so, for unmarried parents, there would be three ways that paternity could be established. The first way would be voluntary paternity establishment, and this is where an acknowledgement of paternity form, or AOP, would be signed, and that can be done at the time of birth or at vital statistics or through the Office of the Attorney General, or OAG. This form would just simply establish who the legal father of the child is. The second option is an agreed paternity order, where the parents will go through the courts and the legal father would be stated that way. Through this route, the legal father is established, as well as the legal rights of each parent, including custody, visitation, child and medical support, etc. The third and final option would be a court-ordered paternity, and that is where the couple would go through the court because they don't agree on who the father is. Particularly, this is when the father, or suspected father, excuse me, does not believe he is the biological father of the child. And so through this method, a lot of times you'll see a paternity DNA test would be ordered and the legal father would be established that way, as well as, again, those child custody, visitation, child and medical support, and all the other ancillary things that could be established through this court order. And so, to the case where the mother is married but the husband is not the father, in that case, the husband would need to sign a denial of paternity, and then from there, the mother and the suspected father could go through any of those three routes to establish paternity and get the AOP signed. So, what happens if a father or suspected father signs an AOP and finds out through perhaps DNA testing that they are not the biological father? In that case, they would have 60 days to rescind the AOP from the date that they signed, and they would go through the steps that the OAG has outlined to do that. So where we come in is the paternity DNA testing. We do offer what we call legal court admissible paternity DNA test, and that is where you would set up an appointment with us. The mother, the child, and the suspected father would need to be present. We would get all of the paperwork and photos done and collect samples and get those results back over to the courts. The other testing that we do offer is Peace of Mind Paternity DNA test, and you could set an appointment with the same parties needing to be present, or you can order an at-home DNA testing kit and collect your samples at home and send them in that way to get your results. So for any more information on establishing paternity in the state of Texas, you can visit the Office of the Attorney General website, and they have some really good information there. If you have any more questions for us regarding the paternity DNA test, you can visit our website at www.georgetechautomation.com, and you'll find that link in the description below. From there, we have a wealth of information on the website, but you can also email us or give us a phone call. We are open Tuesday through Saturday, closed on Sundays and Mondays, and we can answer all of your DNA testing questions for you. So I believe that is all of the information that we have for you all today. We hope to be able to help you for any of your DNA testing needs, and thank you so much for your time. Bye.